Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 5 of The Penguin. The last episode, we got a lot of time to catch up with Sofia after Oz and Victor made off, leaving her behind with Maroni's. We got a flashback seeing exactly how she got to where she is currently, how she ended up in Arkham, and how all of these deaths were just pinned on her to take the fall for her father. After this situation with Oz puts her over the edge, she says, I am not being pushed around anymore. No one else is dictating my life ever again. After this whole little ordeal, this little sit down with her family that night, she gasses every single one of them, barring the child and Johnny Vitti, who I assume is either going to take the fall or the blame for this, or she's got something a little extra for him to do. So I'm excited to see where this all picks up. So let's go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also suggest and vote what movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least if you like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, and with that, I'll send it out away. Let's go ahead and hop into episode 5, Homecoming.
I ever tell you about Rex Calabrese? He ran my neighborhood when I was a kid. Had this gold Cadillac. When it rolled down your street, felt like your block was blessed. We had a kid with a bum leg. Feel like even he could be king. The end of an era.
About Sofia, now that you know.
Sofia. Nah, chicks are torn without a prick, kid. Get her shrooms back, she won't matter.
Yo, yeah, I doubt that.
Sorry, Oz, wrecking your chariot.
Put your ass on the line for me. 100 Maseratis couldn't replace that. Well, this one came pretty damn close. It's you and me now, kid. Ain't it time we got ourselves some goddamn respect? Huh?
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Except I'm Team Sofia right now, man. But it ain't called Sofia.
He's got a huge fucking blind spot just begging to be exploited. Come here. Look at this.
Yo, what up, fam? I'm getting a slick new back piece from the Chicano legend himself.
Taj Maroni. This is the heir to Sal's throne.
The Maronis are about to take back what was taken from us.
This stupid motherfucker's just begging to be got.
Yeah. Not the brightest there, is he? Oh! Those are some good headphones, man. Good headphones.
Hey, what the fuck?
Wow.
Stop!
Damn, I need me some headphones that cancel out noise that well.
You mess with the wrong fucking family. My mother, my father, they won't stand for me.
That's what I'm counting on.
Sending them to war. Oh, wow.
I want my fucking shrooms.
Our son is not a pun. There is a code.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, you're kind of like...
You do not threaten my family. Jesus, Sal. Put your dick away. Don't forget who I got at home.
They've been itching and trigger happy this entire time to like throw him under the bus when he was doing everything as expected, seemingly. Like just not by their timetable. Like her showing up there completely like ruined everything that was going on.
I
think he showed Rhenzy.
I don't understand why Max lately for me has been doing double subtitles. Has anybody else been having that problem? Like, it shows the regular subtitles, but then it shows additional subtitles, and I do not have subtitles on.
11 o'clock. Red jacket.
Oh, what? Wait.
Hey, come on. Some of us got places to be.
Sofia Falcone, Carmen's daughter, is currently one of the only confirmed survivors. Intense violence between the Falcone and the Milioti crime family.
No. Poor kid. Hey, this guy.
You said you remained in the greenhouse all night. Gia and I, yes. There was an argument between my Uncle Luca and my cousin Johnny. Carla asked me to take Gia outside. I only heard bits and pieces. Something about Luca's wife. There were rumors about an affair. But
Ooh, that's why she kept Vidi.
Johnny Vidi's not among the dead.
He must have left last night. I didn't come back inside until this morning, and that's when I saw the bodies. Excuse me.
Awfully suspicious, don't you think? Prominent crime family in Gotham like that by a gas leak.
Is it common for the chief of police to respond to house calls? We are quite a ways from the city. I hope you didn't come to my home to throw my family's death in my face.
It's a new era in Gotham, Miss Falcone. The mayor-elect's got a mandate to put an end to the scum of this city.
And I suppose you and your boys are gonna go for beers later? To celebrate? Maybe swap photos of my dead relatives?
Oof.
Or are you gonna sell those to the Gazette to make up for all the lost kickbacks?
Doing our due diligence. If you hear from Johnny Vidi, give us a call. Sorry for your loss.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, you guys fucked up hard.
The second I do what you want, you fucking kill me. So just fucking do it already.
You're not that brave. But if you need more time to think, you got it. Although you should know it gets very cold down here. And with the work that it takes your body to keep your organs alive, you won't last long.
Wait!
That is brutal.
You think it's a good thing? The hangman, knowing their names, their faces. She's gunning first now, while Taj Maroney sits in my apartment.
What the fuck was I supposed to do?
I do feel bad for her in this situation, man.
Gonna happen to you. Nothing's gonna happen to you. I won't let it. All I'm asking is for you to hang tight just a little long.
All right, what are our bets on whether or not she survives this season or not?
I need you to fix this.
Well, that's what I do. I fix things. Don't I fix things?
Do you?
Members of Falcone family dead. Boo ho ho. Turn that shit off. Jesus fucking Christ. Look, I know this shit's grim. Right, but none of those fucks were friends of ours. Luca Falcone didn't even know your fucking names. So who you missing? That skinny little pussy? Johnny Vidi? Milos? Guy with lifts in his shoes. We all knew it. The way I see it, Sofia done us a favor. One family down, one to go. Now let's get back what belongs to us. All right?
All right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's go, brother.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Damn, making these moves.
I'm gonna need you with my mom.
Oh, I thought I'd be with you and the guys.
I ain't got no one else I can trust. Look, Sofia's gonna come for us, whether it's today or tomorrow. She's gonna do whatever the fuck it takes, and I can't have. My mom, she's.
I mean, that is some massive trust to be asked to do that, you know?
Hold still. Stop squirming.
Get him up.
So one thing I wanted to kind of circle back on from the last episode was when Sofia, got on to him for going to her father. He did try, in his credit, to talk to her first, but then she threw it all in his face. She reacted. She said, I don't need to hear from you. That's not your job. Whatever. Just shut up and drive. Like, he did try to go to her first, to be fair. He did try to advise on the situation, but she wasn't ready to hear any of it. I mean, does that justify what happened? No, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just a little bit messier of a situation than I thought in the moment.
Can't guarantee you'll get one of these gold nameplates, but I'm sure we can find you a very nice unmarked hole somewhere.
She was gonna leave him, the night Isabella died.
Don't talk about my mother.
You were all packed and ready to go. She was gonna take you and your brother on a trip. That's what she told you. But she couldn't take it no more being his wife. She tried to leave once before. She came right back because you fucking kids. Would have been so much easier for her if it weren't for the two of you.
Wow, that's one way to put that.
You want to be boss? You want to win this war? You need respect. You need soldiers who want to fight for you. You go it alone out there, you're not going to last a day. I can get you that respect. I couldn't help your mother. Let me help you.
Oh, what a 180 right here as he's locked up in this mausoleum.
Miss Cobb, it's Victor. Francis?
Oh no.
Let's just go.
Hey, come here.
She forget what she was doing in the middle of cooking.
No, ma'am.
It's your glove from Little League. Look how small.
I'm sorry. I'm Victor. Oswald sent me here to check up on
I
you.
know you are. I get it. Well, help me up for Christ's sake.
Oh, whoa.
What? I don't know. Oh, shit. Well, I fell. Maybe I was pushed.
I mean, now I'm wondering if there's somebody in the house. There's a good chance she wouldn't even remember.
He's working them to get at the Falcons. They're the bigger fish.
They're all dead.
Was it him? Did Oswald kill him?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Don't lie to me.
It's the truth.
He set it in motion is what he's saying, really.
Oz pulled this off. That's why I'm here right now, to make sure that you're safe while this is all going down.
Finally. Okay, then.
That put a pep in her step.
Hey, let's go. Let's do this.
Wow. Aw. Oh.
This is from Mars, motherfucker.
Wow. You better finish the job since you said that.
What have you done to him?
He's fine. We all want this over quick. Just let me see the shrooms. We'll be on our way.
We're good.
My friend Bruno here is gonna get in that truck.
That truck stays put until my son is released.
Relax, Nadia. Go to mama.
Wow. Yeah. Figured something was gonna happen. I wasn't sure who was gonna take the first shots, though. Oh, that's what he's doused in. Yo. Oh my God.
The shrooms! Get in the truck! Go, go, go!
Wow. Sal, the kid, and her. One night. Oh, they're dying.
No.
They did say they were extremely delicate. They needed to be locked in that controlled environment.
We're all fucking dead! That's it!
Well, some are intact at least.
Dude, we got 2 buckets! That's fucking it! The rest are fucked! Huh? You don't build a goddamn empire with 2 fucking buckets?
Damn. Not a complete win, but a lot of his enemies are out of the picture now.
Mikey's dead, you little bitch.
Oh.
Thanks for the keys.
Yep, see?
They never could have busted out without him.
No place I can't find you now.
He did tell that guard to do something with his right jacket pocket.
Do me a favor, Sal. Call your wife. See if she answers. I need you to get my ma out of there. There's a go bag in the kitchen. It's behind the vent in the pantry. Take it, whatever else you can get her meds.
What happened?
God damn it! Vic, just do it, all right?
Where do we go?
I don't know.
Wow. Had a go bag, but no actual exit plan.
What are you doing here?
When I saw what happened on the news, I knew it was you. That you did what you had to do. I can already see it, what it's given you, the release. And I'd like to feel that too, with you. I'd like
There
to be
it
a part
is.
of whatever's next.
Pipe the fuck down.
Johnny delivered.
He's got something to say.
First, I'd like to address the elephant in the room. I gassed the family.
Wow.
I killed them all. My family. Disposed of my mother like she was nothing. Then they did the same to me. My mother was Isabella Gigante. Few spoke of her after she died because she was a force greater than the Falcons could handle. As of today, my father's legacy is dead, and we will never speak his name again. From this point on, I am a Gigante, and this is a new family now. A family that will not treat you like cannon fodder in a fruitless war against the Maronis, a war which I intend to end.
Let's not be rash here. All right, these gentlemen know we got a score we need to settle.
Oh! 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 Ho!
This was my father's, but he made it off of your labor. You did the dirty work. And they kept it all for themselves. If you join me, you will have a new family, and I will pay you what you're worth. More money than you've ever seen before.
Didn't have to do it right in the puddle of blood. Just saying.
Mr. Gata?
Hey, grab and growl before you get the literal blood money. Damn, what a power play. Whew! Oh, so we are in his neighborhood.
No one really cares about Crown Point, so...
No, but I'd be more concerned that anybody around here, if they recognize you... I mean, they wouldn't recognize her, at least. Maybe there's not enough of a connection there to make, but I would just be concerned about anybody selling out your location to get out of this shithole. Yeah, like that right there. I mean, even if they don't recognize her, the situation, or what they actually have in front of them, there's people that recognize him that he used to work for.
His name is Squid. He's a bad guy. He runs the drops and all the other stuff in this area. We gotta get off the street right now, okay? That's where we're headed. You ready?
No, is that their apartment building?
My friend Calvin's apartment. He used to live here. Watch your step. It's been condemned.
Hurry up. Aw, shit. Damn it.
What is it? What's wrong?
This looks like the apartment I have my boys. I hate it here.
I used to live over there.
The east side is cursed. It takes everything from you.
Mm-hmm. What do we have here? Oh. Oh.
My father always said you were too sentimental, that it made you weak. I don't think he understood why you cared so much about your family.
That's because you Falcons eat your own.
Your family had it right, I think. 10 years ago, some measly driver spun a bullshit story about me. He betrayed me, the daughter of the Falcon Don, and he got rewarded for it. And now here we are.
It's not completely true.
Would you have let that stand?
I would have ripped out his tongue and left him for the vultures.
That's what I thought. I'm very sorry about your wife and son, Salvatore.
Why are you here? What do you want?
I've come here to end the war between our families.
Falcons and Maronis have
The
been...
Falcons don't exist anymore. I am offering you an alliance. We join our families, the Maronis and the Gigantes, as a show of strength. We kill us, and then we take over the city.
Damn.
Together.
It's a sweet, sweet offer, especially considering the state he's in at the moment.
What kind of man can't take care of his own mother? Get off. Get off!
Yeah, that ain't toxic at all. Wait. What door was that? Okay.
Hey. Fuck. Oz. Shit. I fell asleep. All right, I'm...
Stop. You did good, kid. I know you don't want to be here neither. It was a smart move.
Except your boy Squid saw you guys coming in here.
She said that you guys kinda lived near here?
Two-bedroom walk-up. Looked a hell of a lot like this fucking dumb. This was Jack's. Benny didn't play ball.
What happened to him? To your brothers?
City took him, just like it took your family. There was nothing I could... I was, too weak.
I want some details. I want to know what exactly happened.
Back then, when we was kids, we just had the city, you know? That was our playground. You ever heard of the underground trolleys? Used to run here.
No?
Me and my brothers, we used to mess around down here a lot. These tunnels go everywhere. Give us access to the whole damn city.
How long have you been here?
They were abandoned when I was a kid. Politicians got greedy, divided funds. One day the trolleys just stopped running.
I wonder if this connects to the one Bruce is holed up in.
Feel that, right? It's human down here. Dark. You know what thrives in a place like this?
Mushrooms.
Welcome to our new base of operation.
Nice. Woo! All right, dude. That was fucking wild. I love seeing how this is all kind of cascading a little out of control, but they're still like not letting it stop any of their momentum. Both him and Sofia. Things have had a couple wrenches thrown in, especially with the whole Maroney thing, you know, so he had to act in the moment to stand his ground, to reaffirm his foundation, his footing. So he took their kid and went on the retaliation to get the mushrooms back that they stole so he could continue his plan, to continue his scheme, likely knowing they were going to betray him either way, or even if it didn't matter, he needs to get them out of the picture no matter what. So dousing their son during the exchange with gasoline was fucking wild. I thought for a second maybe he strapped like a bomb or something to his back, something hidden from that angle, and was sending them up over them, because you would smell the gasoline, I would assume, but like, who knows, whatever. Like, they were in a hot and heated situation. The second of the handoff happened, they immediately opened fire on him. They weren't going to honor that exchange regardless. He did what he needed to do. But then on top of that, he did have a guard try to take out Sal as well, but that didn't go that well, and he used the keys from the guard's body to get the hell out of there. Actually, I do want to go back and revisit that scene for a second, because I know he told that guard something. Oh, red jacket, 11 o'clock. Okay. I thought he said right jacket. Like he put something in his pocket or something like that, or there's something to look for, or maybe like he was meant to purposefully drop those keys into his pocket when he did the stabbing. But no, it was just, he was meant to die in there. Because I thought maybe his escape was part of the plan. But no. That failed attempt on Sal's life just left him, you know, prime for the pickup, for the sweeping up from Sofia to come in here and broker this alliance between their families, as she's no longer being discarded or thrown around or devalued by her family, like what they did with her mother. You know, and to honor her name, she's discarded the Falcone name and taken her mother's. And like everybody else that has been treated that way, she's rallied them all together to form a brand new family, one that's going to operate more closely like the Maronis, where they actually treat their family a little more like a family. Because that's a mistake that Oz made. You know, going back to that conversation we were kind of briefly talking about, you know, when he had that little, you know, spat with her in the car, you know, in that moment when he did try to counsel her, because she did say like later, why did you go to my father? Why didn't you go to me? The thing is, he did try to go to her, but she threw his position back in his face. She treated him just like her family. You know, the second he tried to like raise any kind of concern, because he's also in a position where he's being paid by her father, but he respects her company, he respects her, because there was some kinship. I do think there is truth in his words when he was talking about how he used to look up to her and respect her and stuff, because she did treat him better than anybody else did. They did have some kind of a at least in this line of work, something resembling a little bit of a healthy relationship. But the moment that she was kind of wading into these waters, having her father's innocence thrown in her face, and the fact that maybe he even had a hand in taking out her mother as well, she was a little riled up. And when Oz did try to counsel her, she's like, shut up. No one needs to hear from you. You are just a driver. Shut up, look ahead, and go. So he did do exactly what she chastised him for later. It's like, why didn't you come to me? But he did at least try. In his defense, he did try. She just shut him down. She didn't want to hear it from anybody else. And then when it all came down to it, he told her father, thinking that, okay, listen, I got to cover my ass because I drove her there, and I care about her. I don't want her to get in trouble. And this might be putting a lot too much faith in Oz. I'm sure he wanted to do good. He wants to be the good soldier. He wants to get that recognition. He wants to climb the ladder. But like he said, you were his family. I wouldn't have expected him to do that. Arkham? That's so fucked up. You were his family. Like, he didn't expect her to get punished so hard, especially like that. That was ruthless. He underestimated Carmine and just how vile he is. Like, if she was a Maroni, maybe things would have been a little more smoother, more like he expected, but that's not the case. So it is like an interesting little fuck up that happened here, and so just another thing you can just kind of put on Carmine on a way, because like, what was Oz to do in that situation, really? He was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. But again, he did try to go to her, and maybe that could have went a completely different route had she, been receptive to his attempt to reach out. But either way, this has sent them on a crash course, as these two are now the only ones left to going head to head, as she's now allied with all of Oz's enemies. He's sweating a little bit at the moment. Everything's not going exactly to plan. Sal survived. He's expecting retaliation. The Falcones are taken out. Sofia's on the prowl. She took out Viti, used his connections, used his voice to assemble everybody and gain the respect and ears of what was left of their family, of their soldiers, and then use him as an example of the very same thing she's trying to stamp out. But now that this fire has been lit, there's no unlighting it. The fire is spreading. It is out of control. There is no putting it out. And to protect himself and to protect his mother, he sent Vic to keep eye on her because he knows this shit is getting out of control. And his lady friend, I don't remember her name, she's like, hey, this is getting too out of control. Things are spiraling. I don't think you really have a handle on this. Because every time he's like, hey, I'm the guy that fixes it. I'm the guy that fixes it. He fixes a lot of problems he himself also creates. So it's just like every time he tries to either advance or whatever or something, every time he has a plan, like he's always having to fix the results of his plan. And she's like, I just can't keep doing this anymore. You may end up back on top at some point, but I just can't ride that wave with you at the moment. And it just leads us all back to Crown Point, which, as we know, at least or presumed up until this point, Oz definitely sees a lot of himself in Vic. And we even learned that they both came from the same neighborhood. This city took his brothers. Whatever that means, don't know. But he lost his brothers. Victor lost his family. They are almost a mirror image of one another in a way. Like, they both have like this, I dare call it this weakness of heart that his mother loves to just call out. That they're a little softer than they let on. They put up their bravado, they put up this front, they have these dreams of being the big boss in the city, but maybe there's just this little crack in the foundation that won't be able to sustain all of the weight that will eventually be on their shoulders, but maybe he'll overcome that. Maybe he'll move past her. I feel like she's like this shackle, this last vestige of that piece of him. And she's like one of his points of weakness too on multiple levels, because emotionally she is like berating him and being extremely passive aggressive in the way that she talks about his attempts at success, the way she sugarcoats these kind of like veiled attacks on his manhood and these kinds of things here and there when things aren't going all that well because it's not benefiting her or elevating her position, her station, and all this kind of stuff. There's a lot of selfishness in what she's expecting out of him. But at the same time, she's also this point of compassion, this point of care, like the last little connection of his heart and humanity and whatever. So I'm wondering if like something is going to happen to her and that crack in his armor, that crack in his foundation will be filled once she's out of the picture. Maybe she's the one thing kind of weighing him down, and he's got to overcome not only himself, but her, because she is painting a picture of him that he only just keeps living up to, because his every step forward is always met with a step back. He's never moving forward. All these years, and she is still living like this, and he's still making these promises, and they are still in the exact same situation that they have been in. So either something's going to happen there, or he's going to break and he's going to do the deed. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with Squid. He saw them enter the building. Will he sell them out to the Maronis? Will he sell them out to Sofia? Obviously, we highlighted that, but nothing came of it in this episode. You know, Oz and Sofia are very much so on a very similar journey, because they've had a lot of these same kind of hurdles to overcome, both within their own family and the world around them, as well as the way it's structured against people like them and stuff like that. And again, the way they're appealing to their soldiers, the way she's getting this trust of the people that still remain within the Falcone mob, is through this connection. Because there's that story, and he talked about it in this episode again, about that gangster, what he talked about in the very first episode when he was talking to her brother, about that gangster that knew everybody's names, commanded respect. You know, people, like when he drove through your street or whatever, you felt like you were being blessed, because that's what he's aspiring to be, is somebody like that. He wants that recognition. He wants that love. He wants that adoration. That's why he's connecting with his crew. We see him meeting with them back at his place, and he was like, hey guys, they didn't give a shit about you. They don't know who any of you are. Fuck them. I got you. And he's the kind of guy that knows everybody in the business. He knows all their names. He knows everybody under him. All of it. And Sofia, that's how she also appealed to who was left over after she did her little Johnny Viti thing. She's like, none of the Falcones gave two shits, a rat's ass about myself or any of you. You got paid jack all for doing all of the dirty work, and that's not going to happen anymore. They are, in their own ways, kind of following the same model towards rallying people behind their cause. The sad thing is that they could have been a powerhouse team together, you know, because had they not been pulled in completely separate directions, like with the situation with, you know, the reporter coming in and shedding some light on all these things, and like opening her eyes that maybe her father is the reason her mother's not around anymore, to Oz and being pulled towards this obligation towards someone he respects versus someone who's actually paying his bills and stuff like that, you know. They had to make these choices at the end of the day, and they underestimated the situation that they were in. Both of them did, and then they were never able to reunite or reconnect after that. It forever drove a wedge through them. And so, like, Carmine is literally the driving factor in what has caused a lot of this animosity. And there's just no going back after all of that. Again, he was looking out for her. He was looking out for himself at the same time. And he just underestimated this monster, what he would do to somebody within his own family. Did he probably expect something good to come out of it? Maybe. The way he talked about it later, he's like, hey, I don't regret it. I got to where I am because of what I did to you. It sucks. I hate that it happened. I think he was being honest. But he also, like he said, he didn't expect that to be the outcome. He was trying to look out for himself, save his own skin, maybe get something out of it if he could, but what happened, the backfire that came from that was wholly unexpected. I'm not saying anybody in this situation is innocent, because like I said, you know, she asked him to come to her first. Why didn't you come to me first? Well, he did. He did try. She just wasn't hearing any of it. And then she started insulting him and pushed him away. And, well, he did what he had to do at the end of the day. I don't know. It's such a shitty situation. Everybody's shitty on all sides, but the show's so good at like just swaying you back and forth for who you're rooting for at any given moment. And it's just so much fun when a show can like do that with you. Where you can feel your allegiance just sway in episode from episode to episode, sometimes scene to scene sometimes, man. It's pretty wild. But anyway, that's about all I got on this one. I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to you. Guys, what do you think? How do you feel about how this is transpiring? Where do you think it's going to go from here? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We're carrying the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, York, Korskov, Robert Onguionu, Jeffrey L., Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Sam Moyer. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.